Have you ever wondered if that creative spark you have, that thing you love to do, like drawing, could actually be a real powerful way to make money? Well, today we're going to dive into the economics of a digital art business, and trust me, you'll be pretty amazed at how perfectly it's built for the world we're living in right now.
All right, so first things first, we have to understand the big problem that this whole business model solves. And there's a good reason we're calling this the inflation-proof business.
So, this is a big question, right? In an economy like this, where everything feels more expensive, it often seems like our creative hobbies are the first things we have to push aside. But what if I told you that very skill could actually be your secret weapon in these tough times? And this right here, this is the opportunity. When money's tight, people obviously cut back on buying big, expensive physical gifts. But here's the thing. The desire to give something special, something meaningful, that never goes away. People are looking for connection, not just another object. And that creates a perfect opening for digital artists. So this brings us to the financial magic of this model. We're talking about a business with almost zero costs, which, as you're about to see, means the potential for really high profits. Now, just think about all the usual headaches of starting a business. You've got rent for a shop, you've got salaries for employees, you've got money tied up in products just sitting on a shelf. A digital artist, you have, well, none of that. Your studio is just a corner of your room, you're the only employee you need, and your products take up zero physical space. The whole secret sauce here is that you're selling a digital product. Now, for some digital products, that means you create one thing and can sell it an infinite number of times with zero costs to reproduce it. But even when you're making custom portraits like we're talking about here, you're still dodging the costs of materials. No paint, no canvas, no shipping for every single order. Your profit margin stays incredibly high. But wait, the advantages don't just stop at low costs. And honestly, this is where things get really exciting. This business model lets you earn money in a way that isn't tied down to your local neighborhood or even your country. You basically get to play in two different economies at the same time. On one hand, you can serve your local market, getting paid super easily through services like EasyPaisa or JazzCash. But on the other hand, you can set up shop on a global platform like Fiverr. Now, yeah, those places are busy, so the trick is to develop a unique style that really stands out. That's how you grab the attention of international clients and start earning in US dollars. And this is like a financial superpower. When you earn in a strong currency, like the US dollar, and then bring it back to your local currency, you get this massive boost. All of a sudden, the exchange rate isn't just a number on the news, it's your best friend, multiplying the value of every single sale you make. Okay, so we've covered why this whole thing is so powerful in theory. Now let's get down to brass tacks. What does this actually look like with real numbers? Let's break down a super realistic example and see how fast this can add up. Let's start with a really accessible price. You decide to charge 1,000 rupees for a custom digital portrait. For someone looking for a unique, thoughtful gift, that's an easy yes. It's totally affordable. Now, let's set a goal that is completely manageable. We're not talking about getting buried under hundreds of orders, just five orders a week. For a lot of artists, especially when you're starting out, that is a very realistic target. So you do the math. 5 orders a week at 1,000 rupees each. That works out to 20,000 rupees a month. I mean, think about that. That is a serious side income. For some, it could even be a primary income, all generated from your creativity, with basically none of the costs we talked about earlier. And that's just the starting line. The real beauty here is that this model is built to grow. As you build your reputation and your skills get sharper, you can start to raise your prices. You can add premium services, like a 24-hour rush delivery for an extra fee. The pathway to making more money is incredibly clear. So let's just tie this all together. What we've walked through here isn't just a cool idea for a business. It's a really powerful economic formula that's perfect for the digital age. This quote just nails it, doesn't it? It's that combination, low cost, which means high profit, fueled by your unique creativity and delivered instantly to anywhere in the world. That's what makes this model so strong and so resilient. So as we wrap this up, I want to leave you with a question to chew on. Today, we focused on digital art, but what other skills do you have that could fit into this same zero overhead digital formula? Think about it. Writing, coaching, music production, the possibilities are absolutely fascinating. Thanks for tuning in, and I really hope this sparks some new ideas for you.